Good morning, TL Travelers, and welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. We are currently in the airport. As you can see, we tried to book a taxi to the airport last night for 5 a.m. this morning, and they said no, it has to be 5:30. So we booked one for 5:30 and then got a call at 4:30 letting us know that we were late for our shuttle. So that's why you didn't see us this morning rushing around to get here. But we're here now and we're all checked in and ready to go. So yeah, let's go to LA. A little breakfast on the fly, bottle of agua, and a little croissant thing that looks far less appealing on camera apparently. Are you okay? Yeah. So ridiculous. Like, I can't believe that I did this. You still love me?
I still love you.
So basically, when we rushed out in the morning, I didn't grab my rings from, like, my rings and Derek's ring were sitting in the bathroom. I didn't grab them. So focused on getting, like, the door key and the towel cards and everything. Just before we got on the flight, I noticed. So they're trying to get, they don't even know if the hotel has found it yet, but they're trying to get it here to me before we board, and if they don't, they're going to bring it to the airport and mail it to the Edmonton airport from here, and then I'll have to go pick it up. I mentioned I left my engagement rings, my wedding rings in the hotel. Oh, so frustrated. And I like put them where I put them specifically so that I wouldn't forget them. I should have just put them on my friggin' finger. Okay, no ring, and they can't find the taxi. Thank you. They cannot find the taxi that has my ring, apparently. But however that happens, so boarding the flight without it, and they're gonna mail it to me or something. I left them with money. We'll figure it out, I guess. No ring. I thought we were in the middle.
Did they say it was on their way or anything?
No. They called a taxi. Okay. We are in Los Angeles. I'm really sorry. I did not have my mic on today. Everything was just, it was just a ridiculous day. So I hope that you heard any of the things that I said and that there was enough salvageable footage to put the day together. But basically there was this whole thing about the shuttle and them not booking it at the right time or not telling us the right time, so we were rushed out of the hotel, and then about 20 minutes before we boarded the plane, I realized that I had left my engagement rings beside the sink in the rush to get out of there. And then when I told the airport attendant, he called the hotel and they weren't gonna be able to get it to me on time. They put it in a taxi, and then there was this whole misunderstanding. Basically he was like, the taxi's coming, we can't find the taxi, and I was like, he has the rings, and they were like, yeah. And then basically I just left money with the airport security guy or whatever to pay for the taxi that was bringing my rings and stuff over, and then they are going to mail them to me in Edmonton. They're gonna put them on the flight from Tahiti to LA probably tomorrow, and then put them on a flight to Edmonton. I have no idea. So, and it's so ridiculous because we met a couple at the very start of this trip, and I was talking about how like I always lose jewelry, and I've been so good with my engagement rings and my wedding ring and everything, and this is like the first time. But basically I put it beside Derek's ring beside the sink so that like it wouldn't get forgotten, because that's where Derek's was. But then yeah, just in the rush he grabbed his and put it on, and I didn't grab mine. I was so concerned about the towel cards. FML. Anyways, we're in our hotel now. So I'm just gonna leave the vlog there for today. Hopefully it was at least some sort of interesting. Tomorrow we will be getting up in the morning at like 4:15. Our flight's at 6:30 a.m. We're gonna go to Seattle, and then from Seattle back to Edmonton. If my luck turns, perhaps my rings will even be waiting for me in Edmonton when I arrive. Who knows? I guess we'll have to check and see. But definitely hit that subscribe button. We have more great content coming for the rest of Vlogmas, and obviously beyond that, we post travel content every Thursday and Sunday, and I have not one, but 2 new destinations for the new year to tell you guys about. that we will be traveling to soon. So stick around for that. And until next time, stay great, travel safe. Bye. Fun fact, did you know that nowadays people board the airplane from the left, not for any sort of technical or like logical reason, but it goes back to the days of like horseback riding when people would mount their horse from the left because that was the side that they wore their sword on, and they didn't want to mount from the right and then risk cutting their animal. So when people started like getting in planes and pilots started flying planes like old school aviation days, they boarded from the left, and that just kept being a thing. Now you know, folks.
True story.
True story. Read it on the plane.